Alright, make sure you hit that notification bell, people. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, the lighting is not right in here. I get that. But anyway, that's how these brine shrimp have been kept. Got them about 4 or 5 months ago, I guess. What are you doing, buddy? But this is my downstairs refrigerator where I normally keep frozen, doodads for the fish and, well, drinks for me and whatever. But that's where they've been kept at. So they're plenty frozen. They've been in a solid state. So, and I only take them out. I never thaw them out. I just put them right in the water. Same as Corey's Aquarium Co-op stuff. It just stayed right in here. So, that way you get an idea. Alright, laters. Alright, well, I may have overfilled it this time. But I would have finished getting rid of the Corey Co-op eggs. There was eighth of a bag full, so I may have put too many in there. But there are backup plans, people. Looky here. BrineShrimpDirect.com. Now, these are only 80%. So we'll see. They were a lot cheaper than the other alternative. I've still got Aquarium Co-op's Fritz A+ aquarium salt, but I'm not necessarily convinced that's any better than using non-iodized salt, honestly. But that's gonna make a crap load. I'm going to shake it up a little bit. Also using Corey's USB deal. No, I'll say it's USB. I mean, it plugs into a normal thingamajiggy. Yeah, I know. Bathroom's dirty. This sink's only used for... the reason it looks dirty is brine shrimp, eggs, and everything else. I don't use this bathroom. It's used for, tanks. Oh, donut. Or tucks. But anywho, that's where I'm at. We'll see what the hatch rate gets out of here. I'm going to put this... Now, this has been stored in a freezer for about 6 months. So, we'll do a comparison to this pretty soon. I have no idea how to open this thing. I don't know if it is a can opener or what. Then I guess you keep the lid on there and put it back in the freezer, I guess. So I don't know. It even comes with a... Well, yeah, I guess I'd have to maybe read the instructions, but I'm not sure how long it keeps. But I'll keep doing my thing. As far as aquarium salt, one of these thingamajiggies, I don't know what that is. It might be a teaspoon. I don't know. It came with that. And what came with the Aquarium Co-op's deal, brine shrimp, was this. Well, I way overdid it. Normally you can see through the water. Well, we're going to get a crap ton of brine shrimp. Good thing I have ice cube trays. Alright, we'll go from there. Alright, anyway, this will be followed up here in a few days. Well, maybe 4 or 5 days. Googly moogly. Alright, laters. Alright, well, anyway, I just opened this can of brine shrimp eggs. Okay, the salt's been in there for a couple of days, and the water. But it says 80% hatch rate, so I'll put in what I normally do, about 1 scoop of that, and then get the micro USB pump going, and we'll find out in about a day or two how well these hatch. Alright, we'll compare them to Corey's Co-op egg hatching and go from there. Later. Alright, well, here's the hatch rate. I let it go for about 2 days, longer than expected. Now keep in mind, with Aquarium Co-op stuff, I put in the exact same amount of eggs I normally do, but it looks a lot redder. Now, one thing I noticed, whoops, is a lot of there's a crap ton of stuff moving in there. The eggs didn't float up at the top as much, but man, for an 80% hatch rate, this looks pretty dang well. So anywho, let me get all my stuff together and we'll see how much I get from them. A little bit impressed, honestly. But I've been letting these float for about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. I let them go for 2.5 days, which is longer than you should. So anyway, we'll start getting them together and see what happens. But honestly, shocked. Look at all that stuff moving. Which I didn't get in Aquarium Co-op stuff. But I have no idea if that's a crap load of eggs at the bottom. See, that'll be the key. This is 80% hatch rate. His was 90, I think. Alright, be right back. Well, might be hard to see here, but there is plenty of brine shrimp in there. I'm not complaining about that. But I don't know. Seems to be an awful lot of eggs at the bottom. I didn't have this problem with Aquarium's Co-op stuff. But again, I got an 80% hatch rate, and his was 90 plus. So I don't know if these are inferior eggs. I mean, you don't want to feed those to your fish. That's for sure. Then the question is, I'll have to suction all of these out of here. And see, there's still some eggs floating at the top, which there shouldn't be. For the simple fact, they should be floating at the top. There's still some shrimp to be got, but yeah, they shouldn't be at the bottom. So, what's the lesson? You get what you pay for, and that new container I bought, the 80% hatch, I don't know, somebody had to fill me in on that. I paid quite a bit of money for that. And we're saying, quite a bit, Scott, what'd you pay? $20? No. 40? No. 60? No. Alright, let's get real. You know, when you're buying in bulk, it does get cheaper. There's still plenty of shrimp in there, but I don't care for all the leftover eggs at this point. Alright, I'm going to have to dump these in here very soon. Now, hatch rate wise, oh my goodness, I don't know, probably more than 80%. But now I've got to figure out how to keep from doing that, feeding that to the fish, because they're not very digestible. And the problem is I can't filter them again because the eggs are just going to be in there. So anywho, I'll be right back. I get these boys out of here before they suffocate. Later. Well, I just took a little sea full, a small one, and put in this tank from the last drainage. I think it's about the last of the brine shrimp. I don't see very many more in there, but obviously these guys are happy. In the 10 gallon, dumped a lot more than I thought it would. So I don't know. But anywho, there weren't too many shells in there, and you see them all swimming around. So I don't know. We'll take a look. You know, thousands in here, hundreds, thousands. Yeah, too much for this tank. But anywho, I don't know. So it's gonna be y'all's opinion, man. I think I think honestly I had a better hatch rate with these than I did with Corey's, but I had to deal with a whole lot more shells, you know, drifting to the bottom. And that's what I don't like. With Corey's stuff, I didn't have to deal with the shells. I mean, 99% floated to the top. So, it's all in what you pay for, people. I bought in bulk, and I bought an 80% hatch rate. His is 90 or 95, maybe 90. I don't know. You'll have to look it up. It'll be in the video, I'm sure. But, I don't know. These guys are loving it right now. Alright. Well, jumping off here, that'll probably be about it for this little series. Golly, I didn't know I dumped that many in there. It wasn't much in the sieve. I didn't think. Well, apparently there was. Alright, later.